Good morning, all of you. Welcome to TSN English class. Today we'll start with chapter 3 Ranga's Marriage from the book Snapshot. Ranga, the accountant's son, is one of the rare breed among the village folk who has been to the city to pursue his studies. When he returns to his village from the city of Bangalore, the crowds will mill around his house to see whether he has changed or not. His ideas about marriage are now quite different, or are they? So here, Ranga is the son who belongs to a very well-known family, and his father is accountant over here, and he is one of the rare breed, or he is like one of the rare person, or his father is like one of the rare person amongst the village, because he is one of them who pursue for his higher studies, and he went to some other city to pursue his studies and for his higher studies. So Ranga, after when he returns to his village, or after Ranga's homecoming from Hoshali village to Bangalore, it is a very great event for all the villagers, and everybody wants to know about him. And people, everyone wanted to see an English educated young man here who is Ranga. So the people gathered over there near his house, and they want to see the English educated man. So the crowds gathered over there, and whether and they want to see that after taking higher education, this man Ranga has changed or not. And here in this chapter, it also explains about his ideas about marriage are now quite different, or are they? That what kind of ideas he's having about marriage here. So let's start the chapter. When you see title, some of you may ask, Ranga's marriage, why not Ranganath Viva or Ranganath Vijaya? Well, yes, I know. I could have used some other mouth-filling one like Jagannath Vijaya or Girija Kalyana, but then this is not about Jagannath victory or Girija's wedding. Here in this first paragraph, the narrator is talking about the title of the chapter. That he is saying that the title Ranga's Marriage. Some of you may ask that this title is not appropriate or not according to the whatever the narrator is saying. So why not the title would be Ranganath Viva, Ranganath Vijaya? So well, he's explaining that I know I could have used some other mouth-filling one like Jagannath. So he's talking about the title would be more some kind of connecting, or some kind of very catchy title, but here he's not giving some kind of mouth filling or a very catchy title like Jagannath Vijay or Girija Kalyana. Why is not giving these type of catchy titles to the story? But then this is not about Jagannath's victory or Girija's wedding, because he's saying that the story or the chapter is not about the Girija's wedding or Jagannath victory. It is about our own Ranga's marriage, and hence no fancy title. And he's explaining that because the story is all about the man whose name is Ranga, and that man belongs to the narrator's village. So he don't want to give a fancy title to the chapter. That is why he names the chapter Ranga's Marriage. Hoshali is our village. You must have heard of it. No. What a pity. Narrator is saying that he belongs to a village whose name is Hoshali. So Hoshali is his village, and you must have heard of it. That people must have heard the village name. And if you don't heard, or if you don't heard the name of the village, what a pity. It's like he feel very bad for them, but it is not your fault, but it is not the fault of the readers. There's no mention of it in any geography book. Why it is not the fault of readers? Because nobody mentions the Hoshali village in the geography books, or nobody mentioned that village in our maps. Those sahibs in England writing in English probably do not know that such a place exists. Why people won't mention the Hushali village in geography map? Because the people who belongs to England or writing in English probably do not know that such a place exists, because it might have possible they don't know about these kinds of places, that Hushali villages in India. That is why they won't mention here the village names in our geography maps. So he's kind of uh, explaining here that there is no mark of his village in our maps of our own people to forget about it. So he's saying that forget about all those Englishmen, the people who belongs to our country, India. They also forget to mention about our Hushali village in our map. You know how it is. They are like a flock of sheep. One sheep walks into a pit, the rest blindly follow it. Here, narrator is describing that you know how in India people are behaving, or how at some places people are behaving like that, that if one wants to follow a path, then all follow the same path. So it's like कि अगर एक भेड़ जो है वो गड्ढे में गिरेगी तो उसके पीछे सारी भेड़ों का झुंड जो है वो गड्ढे में गिरने जाएगा. So similarly, like if one people follows to some wrong place, or follows or walks into a pit, then others will also follow it. So similar things happen with in India while marking the map of his village. When the England or people who belongs to England, they won't mention in maps about his Hushali village, then other people also do the same thing. Because here the line is written over here, the rest blindly follow it. When both the Sahibs in England and our own geographers have not referred to it, you cannot expect the poor cartographer to remember to put it on the map, can you? Here narrator is saying that when both the England people or English people or those people who writes in English, they forget about their map, Hushali village, then or the geographers, that they won't refer this village in the map, you can't expect more from the cartographer. Cartographer is a person who is like making some kind of nakshas. So जो नक्शानवीस लोग होते हैं, that is cartographer. So you can't blame a cartographer for all these things, because our geographers or people who are English, they forget all these things. Can you? क्या आप blame कर सकते हैं? And so there is not even the shadow of our village on any map. That is why there is no a single mark or small mark of his village on any map. तो narrator के village का एक भी mark इसीलिए नहीं है because nobody mentions it in the geography maps or in our geography books. Sorry, I started somewhere and then went off in another direction. Here, narrator is apologizing, or he's feeling sorry that he wants to start the whole chapter regarding Ranga's marriage, but he went in some another direction, that is about his village. If the state of Mysore is to Bharat Varsha, now he's explaining that if the states belongs to Bharat Varsh, Mysore, what the sweet Kariga Dabu is to a festive meal. Here he is talking about a sweet, that is Kariga Dabu. So similarly, that Mysore belongs to India. If Mysore is in India, then you must know about this sweet, that is Kariga Dabu, which is like a festive meal. On festivals in Mysore, people used to make Kariga Dabu. So there is a specialty of every city, or there is a special sweet of every city. So Kariga Dabu is one of the sweet which is the specialty of Mysore, and this is a festive meal which people usually makes on festival. So then Karigadabu is a sweet which is made with some dry or desiccated coconut here, and people used to make that sweet on their festive occasions. Then Hushali is to Mysore state what the filling is to Karigadabu. So here he is saying that, and similarly Hushali is in Mysore. So he's saying that basically narrator is explaining that Mysore, in Mysore city, Hoshali is a small village of Mysore city, and Karigadabu is a sweet, and under that sweet there's a some kind of filling of some dry fruits or some like that. So some kind of filling, जो नारियल की मिठाई है और ड्राई कोकोनट की जो ये स्वीट है, इसके अंदर कुछ अच्छी फीलिंग्स जाती हैं. सो खुशहाली विलेज इज़ लाइक दैट. एंड कारीगर डाबू, सो ही वांट्स टू रेप्लिकेट सम काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स. सो वो यहाँ पे हमें रिप्रेजेंट करा है, रेप्लिकेट करा है दैट मैसूर इज़ कारीगर डाबू, एंड जो उसके अंदर की फीलिंग है दैट इज़ खुशहाली विलेज. what I have said is absolutely true, and here is also mentioning that whatever he is saying, that is absolutely true, and you have to believe me. I will not object to your questioning. He's saying I will not object whatever you are questioning, but I will stick to my opinion, and I will stick to my opinion because narrator is very, you can say, proud of his village. So that is why he stick to his opinion. I am not only one who speak glowingly of Hushali. Here he is saying that I am not one of those person who is having proud of Hushali village. There are so many people, or the all the villagers who belongs to Hushali, they proud of our village. We have a doctor in our place. His name is Gunda Bhatta. Here he is talking about that in village there's a doctor whose name is Gunda Bhatta. He agrees the same, or he is having the same opinion like narrator, that this Hushali village is a very nice village. He has been to quite a few places, and the doctors, वो बहुत सारी जगहों पर जा चुका है बहुत पहले से. नो, नॉट ऑन इंग्लैंड. हियर ही इज़ नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट इंग्लैंड कि डॉक्टर इंग्लैंड जा चुका है, बट ही वेंट टू सो मैनी प्लेसेस. इफ़ एनी वन आस्क हिम वेदर ही हैज़ बिन देयर, ही सेज नो अनन्या. सो अगर कोई उससे पूछता है कि क्या तुम कभी इस प्लेस पर गए हो, in Kannada language, Ananya here means in Kannada language, he is replying straightforward that no, I have left that to you. Now all up to you. Here narrator is saying that it's all up to you, the readers. Running around like a flea pestered dog. It's like जैसे किसी डॉग के पीछे एक पिस्सू, जब कोई पिस्सू के द्वारा टीज किया हुआ डॉग जब भागता है, इट इज़ नॉट फॉर मी. तो इस तरह दौड़ना, इट्स नॉट लाइक, और इट्स नॉट मेंट फॉर द नैरेटर. सो आई एम नॉट अ डॉग जो कि पिस्सू के सताए जाने पर भागेगा. आई हैव सीन अ फ्यू प्लेसेस इन माई टाइम, दो एज अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट ही हैज़ सीन मैनी. हियर नैरेटर इज सेइंग that I have seen a few places in many time, in my time. That narrator have seen so many places in his time, though as a matter of fact he has seen many. सच बात तो यह है कि उसने बहुत सारी places को देखा है, but he is like very fascinated about his village, or he is feeling very proud of his village Hushali, which is in near Mysore. And he compares his village Hushali with that sweet Karigadabu. And the filling under the Karigadabu is his village Hushali, and the outer covering, or the desiccated coconut covering, is of he belongs to Mysore. The narrator here is an elderly person who is very proud of his village and generally likes to be involved in the life of his fellow villagers. So this story, Ranga's marriage, where narrator is trying to describe about his village in the first two paragraphs, and here he is very proud of his village.